It was probably a day I sucked.
Oh, and then yeah.
That would be every day! At least he admits it! But he doesn't understand it's every day! He's still delusional!
God damn.
Fucking Seth Rogen. Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't,
really good.
I didn't suck on TV last night, motherfuckers.
Oh!
I'll bring it up because no one else is going to bring it up around here.
Winner, chicken dinner.
That's right.
Yeah.
I had to sit on that for 6 months that I won my episode with Russell Peters and Rodriguez.
What's that charity?
I went with a Sandy Relief charity for Long Island.
Mm-hmm.
Because charity begins
home.
at home.
Charity begins at home.
I never forgot my Long Island roots.
You know, you remembered where you came from up. You're,
That's right.
You're giving back.
That reminds me, I got to write Bob to see if it's a write-off.
No, not if it goes directly to charity. I would think not.
It's not a write-off if you win a fucking thing. And
never intended for you. It never goes through you. You're not being taxed on it. A write-off is only something the government's going to take taxes out of. They're not going to take taxes out of.
You know, yeah, they always ask for the charities.
Yeah, out of your pocket.
It was out of my pocket.
No. Would have been yours.
No, it's a technicality.
But it would have been his.
No, it wouldn't have been.
If he got paid.
But he didn't.
But he earned it.
But they didn't say.
But I earned that money.
Well, then I'm calling the charity. I want to ask exactly what my $10,000 got.
You got to set up your own charity, right? And then when you do charitable things, you have it just kicked back to your own charity, and then you fucking you siphon some off.
I got a charity.
Yeah, what is it?
Help for People.
What is that?
Helpful people?
Help for People.
Oh, help for people. Is it spelled pho? F-A-H? Help for people?
What's that?
Don't just look at me like a tard. Fucking chip. Oh, God.
Yeah, it was good, man. It actually came off really well. And I watched yours, and I watched half of Russell's, and I was at Bobby's. Yeah. And I realized I'm like, fuck, man, I got a lot of stuff to do today.
Oh, no worries,
so
man.
I came home.
As long as you watch mine.
Yeah.
They put me front and center, man. That was nice.
Yeah.
Because you know people are going to tune out as the show continues, right? That's just natural. And they did a good job with the edit, but there was there's so much stuff, and you're like, that's so frustrating.
Yeah.
I edited an Obama's having an affair conspiracy, and it killed. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, after the first mark, they're like, we got to pull that. So I don't know if they made a phone call because they were nervous, but they pulled the Obama's having an affair conspiracy.
But it's obviously a fake show and everything.
I know.
So why?
Well, the other one was Osama bin Laden still alive. I'm like, let's go all in. Obama's having an affair. It's a fucking fake. It's a fucking prank.
Oh,
and it killed.
It's disrespectful.
They killed the reaction.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with how it all came out. I was shitting a brick in front of a live audience. I don't like that.
Oh, yeah? Were you?
Well, because they don't know me. I'm not going to sit here and make believe I'm, I was known in that situation. I wasn't.
Yeah.
They knew Russell Peters a little bit, and they really knew Paul Rodriguez. He had that fucking crowd. That's why I'm surprised they even won, because I would assume they just would vote for the guy they knew.
Was it a very Hispanic crowd?
It was a creepy crowd.
Bunch of Jews right open.
Is it like those L.A. fucking shows that they just bring people in?
Yeah, they obviously were busting from fucking somewhere.
They hand out the tickets on Hollywood Boulevard and shit.
It was a creepy crowd.
Whoa.
And when they announced me before the taping, it was polite. I'm like, yeah, of course, no one knows who the fuck I am.
Was there a smattering of applause or a titter of?
I would go with polite.
A polite?
Polite.
Oh, so polite applause.
Like, I guess we're supposed to know who he is.
Right.
So then that made it kind of awkward to stand there for, the show's a half hour, but we had to stand there for an hour and a half, 2 hours probably.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, because the host there got a lot of his lines fucking wrong.
Yeah. Oh, he did? A lot of takes?
He had a lot of takes. Yeah.
Yeah. Did the audience have to sit and watch all the actual shows? So they watched it, okay.
Yeah.
So then they warmed up to you after it was funny.
Oh, they were howling at my prank.
Yeah.
Oh, I used howling. They were laughing. They were, the reaction was great. I'm like, okay, that made me feel way better.
Yeah.
Way better. And then Russell Peters leaned over and said, "You fucking won this thing, man. It's so obvious."
Yeah.
I was like, "Really?"
Ooh.
I'm like, then I started thinking, wait, I could possibly win. But then I went back to the crowd, but they don't know me, so they're not going to vote for me. But then I started thinking maybe the whole thing's set up. Maybe, TBS wants the best prank to win, and I think they thought mine was the best, so they got to make sure it wins. That's the feeling I got, because I'm like, these people would probably vote for Paul Rodriguez.
They don't like taking chances in Hollywood.
I don't know. That's my guess. Maybe now that the show aired, I could ask some of the people I've been in contact with. The chick was great. The one that was on our side of Kirk Fox was great. And they made me feel very, very comfortable out there. This guy?
That fucking...
Leonard?
Yeah, the homie.
Leonard, when we busted in and said, who gets the last laugh, whatever, he fucking lost his mind.
Pissed.
Beyond pissed. Stormed off, said, "I ain't signing shit. Where's my fucking money?"
You played me.
He was pissed that he got played.
Yeah.
And it was scary because we filmed this thing in a weird building downtown L.A. It was dark. It was like a seedy area. The building itself was kind of creepy, and the lighting, which you can't really... It looks great on TV, but the lighting in the room was a little, dimly lit. And he lost his mind. And I'm looking at everyone like, what the fuck?
He's going to start fucking throwing.
He stormed out, and he was screaming and yelling. And then these guys are professionals because they're the punked people. They've been down this road.
They've dealt with this, yeah.
I go, now what? They're like, oh, he'll sign eventually. I'm like, really? And
tell him his signature or his brains will be on that paper.
He wanted out immediately, and he wanted his money because I guess they promised these guys, a night's pay for the work.
Right.
And it was at least a half hour, and then someone comes running in and goes, "Anyone have any money?" I'm like, oh fuck. So I pull out my wallet. I had 100. I'm like, here, and we actually collected money for the guy to calm him down,
on the spot,
and to have him sign, because they desperately wanted him to sign because he was great, and if he walked away without signing that paper, it would have been a real bummer for everybody because he killed it.
You'd think they'd carry around like $1,000 with them just in case there's such an emergency.
How'd they get? There's a camera though.
Huh?
Did he not see the camera?
No, those are all hidden cameras.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't tell because you get really involved with the whole thing. And they wanted me to see the set and see if I could pick out anything because they were around it for so long. And there was one mirror I was worried about. They're like, no, we're not even going to shoot it in that area, so don't worry about it.
Why were you worried about it?
It looked like it was surveillance. It looked obvious that people could be on the other side of that. Yeah. So, but it was really just so the cameras could be behind the mirrors, I guess.
Yeah, it was fucking...
it was fun. I liked it.
Bamboozled them. They were bamboozled.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And thank you for all the positive tweets.
Oh, yeah.
That was very nice. From friends and listeners. Leonard. That's it, I guess. That's all I got on that. It's weird though. I flew out to LA twice for maybe my segment was 6 minutes and I'm on camera maybe 2. I flew all the way to fucking
LA twice
because the studio thing was a separate trip.
Jesus Christ. That's fucking 3, 6, 12.
What are we?
12,000 miles.
Yeah, for what?
For fucking
a couple
2 minutes of
couple minutes where I'm actually on camera. Yeah.
No wonder entertainment business is just huge amounts of money that get thrown around.
It's a weird business.
Yeah,
you got to rearrange your whole schedule to go out there.
Yeah.
I'm not out there just for a day. It's a couple days. Then I come back and they're like, "Oh, you got to go back now," just for a small little thing on a TV show.
Weird.
But
that was Kirk.
Yeah, Kirk was great. He was great.
Yeah.